जगे पुरुषार्थी, वैज्ञानिकता विनय सभ्यता स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी। देशभक्ति में तेजस्वी हो फिर समाज यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
महावीर गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे, परंपरा की पुण्य चेतना पुर में हम सब धारे, पुर में हम सब धारे। बाल हृदय में उसे जगाकर जगे देश यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
सारी दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागो सारी दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ, बंधु भाव समता ममता से सबको गले लगाओ, सबको गले लगाओ। चलो विवेकानंद मार्ग पर शुभ संदेश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार।
अधरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्।
वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्।
यष्टिर्मधुरः पादौ मधुरौ नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गीतं मधुरं पीतं मधुरं भुक्तं मधुरं सुप्तं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
हरणं मधुरं तरणं मधुरं हरणं मधुरं स्मरणं मधुरं वमितं मधुरं शमितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
कुञ्जा मधुरा माला मधुरा यमुना मधुरा वीची मधुरा सलिलं मधुरं कमलं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गोपी मधुरा लीला मधुरा युक्तं मधुरं मुक्तं मधुरं दृष्टं मधुरं शिष्टं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गोपा मधुरा गावो मधुरा यष्टिर्मधुरा सृष्टिर्मधुरा दलितं मधुरं फलितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले
सच्चिदानन्दम् वासुदेवम् व्रजप्रियम् धर्म संस्थापकं वीरम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा। ज्ञान और विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ धूलों से हारा फिर से जीते देश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
Jai Shri Krishna everyone. A very warm welcome to all. On behalf of Geeta Parivar, I Shravani Rajesh Naik welcome all the passionate Geeta enthusiasts to yet another interpretation session of Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. Prayer which is said with the depth of our heart satisfies all our desire and also it takes us very close towards God. So with this thought, let's move on to start our today's session. For starting prayer, I welcome Bimal Jain ji from Kolkata. Bimal ji has joined Geeta Parivar in May 2021 and serves in many departments of Geeta Parivar. Over to you, Bhaiya.
वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं, कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्।
Thank you so much, Vimal Bhaiya, for such a pleasant starting. We get a great peace of mind after lamp lightning due to the pleasant environment created. So for Deepa Prajwalan, I welcome Dr. Shraddha Tiwari ji from Mumbai. Shraddha ji is with Geeta Parivar since January 2021. She has completed her PhD in Hindi. And in Geeta Parivar, Shraddha Di serves as a Geeta Pracharak. Over to you, Didi.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो सुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृताम् कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः वरदां शारदां नुमः.
Thank you so much, Didi, for such a beautiful lamp lighting. Now, moving on towards our interpretation session, I would like to invite our today's speaker, Geeta Praveena, respected Kavita Verma Didi. Kavita Didi is a student of Advait Vedanta Chinmay Vidyapeeth, Kochi. In Geeta Parivar, Kavita Didi play many major roles and always she is ready to help out everyone. Hereby, to understand the depth of 9th Adhyay and to understand also it completely, I welcome Kavita Verma Didi without any delay and request her to start the today's session. Over to you, Didi.
जय श्री कृष्ण. सदा शिव समारंभां व्यास शंकर मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरु परम्पराम्. ॐ पाठाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भगवद्गीते. Jai Shri Krishna. So last time we have completed till 15th shloka of 9th chapter. Now we will move forward from the 16th shloka of the 9th chapter only. So as I mentioned in the beginning that we have three parts, or we can say three different paths how to get Lord or how to attain moksha described in 9th chapter. So this is the center of Bhagavad Gita because we have 18 chapters in Bhagavad Gita and it comes in the center, 9th chapter. So in this 9th chapter, we have seen some glimpses of Jnana Yoga, Maya Tatamidam Sarvam and all. Then something about the Bhakti Yoga, Satatang Kirtayanto Mam Yatantascha Dadavrataha, and so on. Now we will see a little bit about Jnana Yoga and Karma Yoga. So Karma Yoga starts with 28 shloka, of course, Yat Karoshi Yadashnasi, but still before that also we have little bit Karma Yoga included along with the Jnana Yoga. So from the 16th shloka we will begin. Aham kraturaham yagyaswadhaham aushadham mantro hamahami vajyam ahamagniraham hutam. So Jnana Yagyena Chapyanne, in previous shloka we have Jnana Yagyen. Some people worship me with the Jnana Yoga. Now what is the Jnana Yoga? To see that everywhere there is Paramatma. Now how it is possible? Because in this world the God is not visible to us. He is not available to us. Now how to see or how to connect our soul, our mind with Paramatma? Because Paramatma is not visible. Now here a very nice example. So when we see milk, when we see the form of milk, we cannot see butter or curd in the milk. But when we do a particular process in the milk, then from this milk only, out of this milk, we will get curd and butter. But before getting the curd and butter or without doing that process, the milk is visible as milk. We cannot see anywhere the curd or butter, anything in the milk. Similarly, this Paramatma is everywhere in all the living creature. in our hearts, in this whole world, but we cannot see, we cannot realize, he is not visible to us. We have to perform a particular process. What is that? So that is nitya naimittik karma. We have last time we have covered. So when we have purification of mind, our mind get purified. We don't have any vikara like kam, krodh, lobh, moh, mad, matsar. We don't have anger. We don't have desires. We don't have lust. We don't have greed. When we don't have all these vikaras, then slowly the Paramatma will be available for us. The knowledge, the supreme knowledge told in Bhagavad Gita will be available to everyone, to us, when our mind will become purified. Like we do a process in the milk, and then milk becomes curd, or it becomes butter. Similarly, if we want to get butter or butter out of this samsara, out of this painful samsara, then we have to do a particular process, and that process is called the Shuddhikaran of our mind. So our mind should get purified. And that's why the volunteers are giving seva here. This is called the Karma Yoga, because I have to speak on Karma Yoga. So first, I will just take this thing in Geeta Parivar, whatever volunteers are coming for the seva, or the people who are learning Geeta, teaching Geeta, or trying to living Geeta in the life, they all are following Karma Yoga. The real meaning of Karma Yoga is doing all our karma for the God. I am the servant of Lord Shri Krishna, and I'm doing everything for my God. This is called the Karma Yoga. Now you have seen the Bimal Bhaiya who has recited the first shloka. He is managing the content sharing team, not content sharing, creative writing team, translation team. So all the vibrations will be available in written. Who will see? So all these members will see, and they will write all the vibrations word by word. They will first listen, then they will write. Similarly, all the messages are being translated in all 10 languages. We are running Learn Geeta program in 10 different languages. So all things are done by all the volunteers only, and they don't want anything in return. So this is called Karma Yoga. They are doing Geeta Seva. This is I'm doing for Bhagavad Gita, and I don't want anything in return. This is called real Karma Yoga they are doing. So in this shloka, in 16th shloka, Lord is telling, I am not in every way in this word, but I am this word only. So when we say like book, if the words are there in the book, or we say book, words are itself a book. So it has difference. Like second sentence has tadatmya. It is the same thing. So he is telling, I am Kratu, I am Yajna. The sacrifice we perform is called Yajna. Kratu is also a kind of Yajna only when we follow the ordinance written in Smriti. So we have Shruti and Smriti. Shruti means the ordinance available in the Vedas. How we should perform particular Yajna. Some processes are given in the Vedas, and some processes are given in the Smriti. So Smriti is like Yagyavalkya Smriti, or this Manu Smriti, or Bhagavad Gita is also a Smriti, not Shruti. So if we follow the ordinance of Shruti is called Yajna, and if we follow the ordinance written in the Smriti is called Kratu. So Aham Kraturaham Yajyas. So I am that Kratu or Yajna. So this Kratu or Yajna is not different from me. I am the Kratu, I am the Yajna, or the Havan. So we have 5 types of Mahal. Majorly we divide the Yajnas into 5 parts. So first we have Brahma Yajna. Brahma Yajna is called when we, that person, it is also translated as Swadhyaya. So when the person wants to learn from each and everything around that person is called Brahma Yajna. We are very eager to get the knowledge, very keen to know something. We have this Jigyasu Vritti. So this is called Brahma Yajna. We are learning from everything around us. Now second we have Dev Yajna. Dev Yajna, the Havan. When we have this word Yajna, we have this picture in our mind, the fire, the Samidha, and the Havan, it is happening. This is called Dev Yajna, the part of Yajna. It is not a Yajna. And also then we have Pitri Yajna. For our mains or ancestors, we offer some food. This is called Pitri Yajna, where like we do Shraddha Karma and all. Then we have Bhut Yajna and Atithi Yajna. Bhut Yajna in Bhagavad Gītā at several places it is said by the Lord, Sarva Bhuta Hite Rataha. So when we care for all the living creatures around us, this is called Bhut Yajna. We are not only concerned about our family, our friend, but for everyone we have equally we have this feeling, we care for everyone. This is called Bhut Yajna. And when we have Atithi Yajna, Atithi means date. Atithi means who comes without date. They will not tell you when they are coming, and if they are coming you have to serve. That is called Atithi Yajna. So like we have several people like Brahmana and Gurukul students. Sometimes they ask for the bhiksha. They come to our home and they ask for the bhiksha. So in our previous time, we were giving them proper bhiksha. We were giving them respect. Nowadays it is not in trend, but still whenever some Brahmana is coming or some Gurukul student or someone is coming, we have to serve them properly. That is called Atithi Yajna. So all these yajna, including this Samidha, this Havan, I am. So a yajna is also the Lord. Kratu is also me. Aham kraturaham yajnas. Aham kraturaham yajnas. So I am Kratu, I am yajna, then swadhahamaham aushadham, then I am Swadha. Swadha means when we do Shraddha Karma or we offer something to our ancestors or means that offering is called Swadha. Swadha hamaham aushadham, and Swadha or the Samidha, what we put inside the yajna, it is called Samidha. And this Samidha or the Swadha is made with some different medicines, some herbs are used here. So all this aushadham, herbs or medicine, are also me. This medicine is also God, he is telling. Then Swadha hamaham aushadham mantro hamahami vajyam. Then I am the mantra also. When we say Indraya Swaha, Agnaye Swaha, Suryaya Swaha. So this mantra, what we are uttering, these mantra or sound, these words, these syllables are also me. Mantro hamahami vajyam. Ajyam, the ghritam, ghee or the purified milk, butter, what we offer in the Samidha, with the Samidha. This butter or this ghee or ghrit also is also me. So, mantro hamahami vajyam aham agniraham hutam. And then Agni, in the fire we put everything. This fire is also me. And hutam, the process, we take some Samidha from this plate and we put here. So this process is also me. So how deep philosophy is. So this is the philosophy of Lord Shri Krishna. He has told in the Bhagavad Gītā. So everything is me. Everything is God. What he wants to tell? He wants to tell that there is only one entity, that is Brahman, that is Paramatma, that is Supreme Tattva. So nothing besides Brahma or Paramatma is there in this world. So in everywhere in the world, I am. So not every inside the word, but I am the word only. I am everything. Then yes. Then, so in the next shloka, Pita hamasya jagato mata dhata pitamaha vedyam pavitram onkara reksama yajurevacha. Pita hamasya jagato. I am the father of this world and also the mother. Now why he's telling, so many times we have questioned how this word came in existence. What is the beginning point? So he's telling that I am the father, means I have created all this word, and I am the mother. Like someone can ask, how can only father can create this word? So mother is also me. Then he will not stop here, but pita hamasya jagato, he uses this word pitamaha, means the grandfather is also me. Because someone can just have this doubt, okay, you are father, you are mother, but maybe you also came from someone else. So there is some other entity. Because in the previous shloka he told there is only one entity, aham katuraham yajna, everything is me. So now in second shloka, when he says that I am father, I am mother, so someone can claim, okay, so maybe there is some other person from where you came. So he is telling grandfather is also me. So there is no other cause or reason for this word besides me. I am only the cause of this entire universe. Pitahamasya jagato. That's why he uses the word pitamaha, grandfather. Pitahamasya jagato mata dhata pitamaha vedyam pavitram onkara riksama yajurevacha. Then I am the Vedyam. I am Vedyam means I should be known by all the Vedas. So in 15 shloka also we have 15 shloka. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto matta smritirjnanam apohanancha vedaishcha sarvai ahameva Vedyam vedanta krid veda videva chaham. So I should be known by all the Vedas. I am author of Vedas, and also I should be known by the Vedas. Whatever written in the Vedas, after learning all these things, after following all these things, you will get me only. That is the main purpose of telling all these things. Then Riksama Yajurevacha. Then he tells like all three Vedas are also me. Rigved, Yajurved and Samved. All three Vedas are also me. Gatir bharta prabhu sakshi nivasa sharanam suhrit prabhavav pralayasthanam nidhanam bijam avyayam. So he's telling like I am the gati. Gati means the karma phal. So after doing karma, every karma we have discussed many times in this session. So after doing karma, we have some consequences. So this consequences, this gati is also me. Gatir bharta prabhu sakshi. Then I am bharta, I am supporter of this word, that is also me. So like we have seen the example of ghost and pillar. So without the ghost, without the pillar, there cannot be ghost. So if we want to have illusion of ghost, then there should be some base for that. So this base or supporter for this illusion, this illusionary sansar is me only, supporter. Gatir bharta prabhu sakshi. Then I am Prabhu, Lord. I have control over everything. So we have seen the earth, the moon, the planets, all the planets are running in the same frequency. So everything is controlled by the Lord only, Prabhu Sakshi, and I control all the karmas of all the human beings. I control this Prakritim Swama Vaishtabhya Visrajami Punah Punaha. So I create this word and I destroy this word after having a control over the Prakriti. So he is the controller of each and everything. So Gatir Bharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasa Sharanam Suhrit. Now he is Sakshi. Sakshi means witness. The witness of each and every karma. Like when inside the room, see, if we are doing something, maybe there is nobody else besides us, but still there is someone who is always watching us. Even there is no camera, no CCTV, nothing is there, no person, and we are doing some wrong things. We think that nobody is seeing, let me do this. But still, there is someone who is always, who is the witness of your each and every, not even karma, but your thoughts. Whatever thoughts are coming inside our mind, there is someone who is the witness. And who is that witness? That is Paramatma. So that is like nobody knows, but I know. So who is this I? This I is Paramatma. So when we say like if I am doing something good, that means I will get the consequence of my good karma. Nobody else knows that I have done something good. I have given some money for the society, for the social work. I have done this much seva. So nobody else knows, but the Lord is knower of everything. He is Sarvagya. I know. So this I means Lord. So Lord is the witness of everything. So even the thoughts are coming in our mind. These thoughts are also known by the God. So he is Sakshi. Gatir Bharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasa Sharanam Suhrit. And then nivasa, we all stay in the Lord only. This whole universe, the entire universe stays in the staying in the Lord only. Nivasa sharanam, and then he is the supreme refuge, like in the shloka, tataf padantat parimargitavyam yasmin gatana nivartanti bhuyaha tamiva chadyam purusham prapadye yataf pravrittif prasrita purani. The same expressions he has given in 15th chapter. So tataf padantat parimargitavyam, after getting this parampad, after getting this vairagya sanga shastrena, we have seen in 15th chapter in detail. So after having this vairagya, we should seek refuge in the God only. He can only help us. Whenever we are in difficulty, we have to think about the God, because besides the God, like if God cannot help, then it means that nobody else can help. Even you cannot help. So the Draupadi, example of Draupadi we have seen in Mahabharata. She asked her husbands, she asked the Dronacharya, Bhishma Pitama, all the powerful people were there, all the intellectual people were there, but nobody helped her. Who helped? So that is Lord Keshava, Madhava. So only Paramatma or God or Ishvara or Bhagwan can only help, because he is Prabhu, he is controller of everything. Now he controls everything. So if we seek refuge in Lord's feet, then he will definitely help us. But if we go to other people, they will not be able to help, because they have limited powers, they cannot control everything. So gatir bharta prabhu sakshi nivasa sharanam suhrit. Now he is the suhrit, friend. The suhrit means a kind of friend who wants good things or who cares for us, but he doesn't want anything in return. So he cares for us, but he doesn't want anything in return. That is called suhrit. So this is the God. God doesn't want anything, but he always gives everything to us. He is providing us whatever we have. The source is God only. Nobody else can get this thing. Whatever eyes we have, body we have, hand we have this vak, to speech to say. So everything is given by whom? Given by God only, and he does not want anything in return. So that is, he is the real suhrit of every living creature. Sharanam suhrit prabhavav pralayasthanam. So he is the sthanam, he is the place of prabhava. Prabhava means the beginning of this universe. Pralaya, dissolution of this universe. He is the place. Prabhava pralayasthanam nidhanam bijam avyayam. Then he is also the treasure house. So in future, maybe we will have some moments or some things which we will enjoy. So everything is where? Everything is in the God only. Nidhanam bijam avyayam, and he is imperishable seed that will never destroy. It will remain as it is forever. Natve vahan jatunasam natvam nime janadipaha nachaivana bhavisyamas sarve vayamatah param. So in 2nd chapter, Lord has said, I was always there. All these the people who are in the battlefield, all these kings whom you are going to fight. So everyone was there in beginning, and they will remain as it is in future always, because this Atma, they are the Tattva, they are the Amsh of Atma, and this Amsh will remain as it is forever. It will never change, it will never destroy. Everything else, the body and everything it is destructible, but the Atma is not destructible. It will remain as it is forever. So Bijam Avyam, the Paramatma is the seed, the imperishable seed, Avinashi Tattva, Avinashi Bij. Tapamyahamaham varshan nigrahnamit svajami cha amritam chaiva mrityuscha sadasachaham arjuna. So tapamyaham varsham. So all the light, sunshine we get from the sun, the varsha, the rain, everything is me. Then amritan chaiva mrityuscha satasachaham arjuna, the death or the we amritam, like immortal things, everything is me only. So now from 18th up to this shloka, till this shloka, Lord is claiming that everything is me. What he is saying, what he wants to tell us, that everything is Brahman, or everything is Paramatman only. Nothing remains besides me. I only exist. Everything else is mithya. That's what he wants to conclude. He wants to tell in these shlokas. Amrit and Traivid. Now, from the next shloka, Lord will explain about the karma, like how we do karma and how the karma's effect is, and how we will get back to this word. So, everything he will explain in detail. Traividyamam somapah puta papa yajnairištva swargatim prarthayante te punyamasadya surendralokam ashnanti divyan divideva bhogan. So this is something like when we go some 5-star hotel, we want to go, we go to some 5-star hotel. Now we pay something, and after when this our payment is completed, or we are done with our money, then the managers of that hotel, they will tell like get back, go back, or just get out from this hotel because you don't have any more money. So similarly the swarga is, we want to achieve the swarga. That's why we perform some actions, we perform yajna, we perform sacrifices, various sacrifices, jyotishtomi, swarga kamo yaje. So all these sacrifices we perform to get swarga loka. But what happens after getting this swarga loka? We have particular time. So it depends on our punya, our merit. So whatever karma we do, good karma we do, dharma we do, so because out of this dharma, out of our karma, there are some consequences, and according to those punya, we will get time to live in the swarga, to enjoy all the elements of the swarga available. So all the different types of things are available in the swarga loka. We can see the description in different other granthas, like in Garun Purana and all. So whatever things are available in the swarga, so it is very, very nice for the worldly people who live in this world. For them, the things available in swarga, it is very, very much like precious for us. So all these things we will get there, but after sometimes when we will our punyas, our merits will be exhausted, we have to come back to this word. So vidyamam somapah puta papa. Now he has used the word somapah. Somapah means who have drunk the rest of som, so juice of som. So som, after completing the yajna, after performing the sacrifice, when the person is done with the sacrifice, in the end they take the juice of som. So this after drinking the som juice, it indicates that you have completed this yajna. Why people were doing yajna? To get swargaloka. So this is the description about the how to get swargaloka. There is some yajnas, some sacrifices you have to perform. So somapa, the meaning who have already performed the yajna. Somapa puta papa yajnairištva swargatim prarthayante. They do yajna for what? Prarthayante. They pray for the what? Swargatim prarthayante. They pray for the swarga, heaven, to get heaven. They are performing yajna. Yajnairištva. After performing this yajna, they want swargagati. Means they want heaven. Swargatim prarthayante. Te punyamasadya surendralokam ashnanti divyan divideva bhogan. And because they have performed yajna, very tough, very difficult, and they have done some karma, so according to that karma, according to those karma, they will get the Swargalokam, they will get that Surendra Lok. Surendra Lok means the lok or the place where the Surendra means the Indra Deva, the Devata or the king of all other Devatas is called Indra. So where Indra Dev is living, it is called Surendra Loka. So according to his punya, te punyamasadya Surendra Lokam, they will get the Surendra Lok, that they will get the heaven. And Ashnanti Divyan Divi Deva Bhogan, and in the Swargaloka Ashnanti Divyan, they will enjoy Divyan, all the divine things available there. Divyan Divi Deva Bhogan. Divi means in the Swarg. There are different types of different types of things and different types of other things. So Divyan Divi Dev, all these things are divine, Divyan thing. So all these divine things they will enjoy. Now what happened after that? Te tam bhuktva swargalokam vishalam shine punye martyalokam vishanti evan traidharma manu prapanna gata gatam kama kama labhante. So what happens with them? Tetam bhuktva sargalokam vishalam. So after shine punye, we will start with the meaning, the meaning of the shloka from the second charan, from the second quatrain. Shine punye, when their merits punyas will be exhausted, what happens? Shine punye martyalokam vishanti. Martyalokam means where the human beings are living, that is called martyaloka. So martyalokam vishanti, they will come to this mrityu loka, to this samsara again. Tetam bhuktva swargalokam vishalam, after exhausting all the divine things in the, after enjoying all the divine things in the swarga, they will done with their merits, their punya, and they will come back to this world. Evantrai dharma manuprapanna. In this way, all the people who are following all the things written in the Trai Dharma Manuprapanna. Trai Dharma Manuprapanna means in this Vedas, whatever written for to get Swarg, to get worldly objects. So in our Vedas, there are two types of hymns or two types of mantras: Pravritti Lakshan, Nivritti Lakshan. Pravritti Lakshan, when we want some success or some things which are destructible, which are anitya, which will not remain as it is forever. We want child, we want money, we want social position, we want intellectual power, we want to become IAS, we want to become doctor. So all these things when we want, so we have some process, some yagyas to perform, and after performing those things we can get that. So when we want those things, and so for that also in the yagyas, in the Vedas, we have some hymns to perform all these things, and you can easily get all the Sarvloka and all the worldly objects you want. Then we have another types of hymns, Nivritti Lakshan Dharma. If we want moksha, we want liberation, we want God, we want Lord, and for that, if we want growth in our spiritual life, that is called that is your Nivritti Lakshan Dharma. So all the two types of things are given in the Vedas, in our scriptures, and the people who follow the first thing, the Pravritti Lakshan Dharma, they want the worldly objects, the mundane things, and for them what happens, they will get those things, no doubt, because they are putting efforts, and if they are putting effort, they will surely get all these things. But what happened, it will they will get the gata gatam, means they will again get this, and they will again have to lose these things. So they will again come to this world, and again they will go to the other lokas. They will come and they will go. So again they have to become human, or sometimes some other, especially like cat or dog, etc., according to their karma. And they will come to this Mrityu Loka, and again after completing their karma, the karma phal, the consequences will be completed, they will again go to other lokas. That is the meaning. So punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jathare shayanam. So the thing will be repeated with us every time, again and again. So that's why Lord has told in the 12th chapter, Mrityu Samsara Sagarat. So he will make us cross the ocean of this death and birth, the world. So, but why? So for that, for whom he will do that thing? So he will explain in next shloka, that is 22nd shloka. It is very interesting. अनन्याश्चिन्तयन्तो मां ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम्. So he's telling ananyashchintayanto mam. So people who are ananya bhakta. Ananya means na ananya. They are focused on one point. That is called ananya. Ananyashchintayanto mam. So before talking this shloka, the literal meaning of this shloka, we will just have the meaning according to Chinmayanandji. He has explained very nicely. He has explained when we want some success in the physical world also, not even in the spiritual world, but also if we want to get success in any field, it is your academic life, it is your academic life, or it is your any other life. If you want a spiritual life, if you want to get success, means you have to do some you have to follow some way, and that way is told in this shloka. So the shloka is yes, ananyashchintayanto mam. So three things he has mentioned: ananya, chintayantah, and tesham nityabhiyuktanam nityabhiyukta. So what does it mean, the three things? So ananya means you should be focused on that point, whatever you want. If you want some particular goal, you should be focused there. Ananyashchintayantaha. Chintayanta, you should have always the remembrance of that particular goal. If you want to get first division in your class, that means you should have the remembrance of that merit, the rank, whatever you want. So the continuous remembrance of something you need. Ananyashchintayanto mam ye janah paryupasate teshan nityabhiyukta. Then nityabhiyuktanam, they are putting efforts for that. Now how it will be possible? When you have indriya sanyam. Indriya sanyam means control over your sense organs. That means then only you will you can achieve your goal. So we need three things to get any success in the life, in physical world, or in this spiritual world. So similarly, Lord has told about the three types of things to get success in this spiritual life, to get Lord. Ananya Aschintayanto, he is ananya for me. He is for him there is only one resting place, or the person who only takes help from the God. Ananya. Na anya ananya. For him there is nothing else, but he will only tell everything to God only. He will talk to God, he will think about the God each and every time. Chintayanta, he has the remembrance of God every time. Pashyan, Shranvan, Sprishan, Jigran, whatever he is doing 24/7, he will have the remembrance of God only. Chintayanta, ananyash chintayanto mam. Then ye janah paryupasate. Ye janah paryupasate means the people who will in this way, the people who will worship me. Ye janah paryupasate teshan nityabhiyuktanam. And for those people, tesham nityabhiyuktanam, who are continuously putting effort to get me, teshan nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. I will take care for their yog and shame. Yog means whatever we don't have but we want to get. So that is called yog. We want to get something, like we can take the example of iPhone. So we need iPhone. If we want iPhone, now when we get iPhone, this process is called yog. So for the yog, whatever we need in the samsara, everything will be taken care by the God, yoga, and then shame. Whatever we have, sometimes we have fear about, like, if I will lose this, or my iPhone, let's say the iPhone only, my iPhone will break or it will be lost. We have some thoughts many times. So this shamam, like rakshanam, or to save that thing, protection of whatever we have, this will be done by God only. Yoga kshemam vahamyaham. So I will take care of all my devotees who are ananya to me, who are chintayanta, who are always thinking about me, and who are always putting efforts to get me. Ananyas chintayanto mam. Now in the next shloka, like some people ask, okay, God will take care of everything, but still if we want to we have this faith in other deities, in other devatas, what about then, what will happen? So like yepyanya devata bhakta yajante shraddhayanvitaha tepi mameva kaunteya yajantya vidhipurvakam. Yepyanya devata bhakta, the people who will worship other deities. Yepyanya devata bhakta yajante shraddhayanvitaha, and they have great faith in those deities only. They are worshipping some other deities and they have great faith in them. What will happen? Tepi mameva kaunteya, O kaunteya, Kunti putra Arjuna, Depi mameva kaunteya yajantya avidhipurvakam. They are only worshipping me only, but avidhipurvakam, they are not following the correct ordinance written in the scripture, but indirectly they are only following, or they are only worshipping me only. Why? Because we have different shops. The sweet shop where we can get sweets, all kind of sweets. Then we have milk shop where we can get the milk. We have clothes shop where we can get different types of clothes, but we have supermarket or big bazaar. In the big bazaar we can get everything at one place. Similarly, the God is also like the same. We have different types of ministers, but God is like a prime minister who has all power. So from different deities we can get different things, but still if we want everything at one place, that is Paramatma, he can make available everything, anything for us we want. So it is better to go and worship Paramatma alone. Don't go here and there. And also these deities or these other devatas whom you are worshipping, they are also controlled by the Paramatma. They don't have any other power with them. So they are also getting power from God only, because he is the powerhouse for everything. Now they are getting power for everything from God only. So ultimately, who is fulfilling our wishes? We are worshipping some particular devata, and he will fulfill our wish with the power, and the power he is getting from God only, Paramatma only. So the ultimate resource of all the powers is Paramatma. The energy is Paramatma only. So indirectly, they are the people who are worshipping other deities. They are only worshipping me alone. So that is the meaning. Tepi mameva kaunteya yajantya vidhipurvakam. Yanti devavrata devan pitrun yanti pitravrataha bhutani yanti bhuteja yanti madhyajinopi mam. Now he is telling, if they are performing, still they are performing different devatas, what will happen with them? Their desires will be fulfilled. That is one point. But another consequences or another effects also he will get in the life. So yanti devavrata devan, the people who are worshipping devatas, they will yanti deva, they will get devatas only. Yanti devavrata devan pitrun yanti pitravrataha, the people who are worshipping means the pitra ancestors, they will get ancestors only. After death they will get them only. Yanti devavrata devan pitran yanti pitravrataha bhutani yanti bhuteja yanti madhyajinopi mam. And the people who are worshipping different types of spirits, they will get them only. And the people who are worshipping me alone, yanti madhyajinopi mam, they will get me, they will come to me only. So here the universal law, many times we have heard about this. What we think, we get or we become. So whatever thoughts are there in your mind, you will get the same result, the same reflection in front of you in the future. That's why it is very important to have positive thoughts every time. So you will get the positive results also in your life. So Lord is trying to convince that only think about the Param Tattva, because he is the energy house, he is the powerhouse of everything. So if you connect with this Param Tattva, then you can get everything, you will be fulfilled from with everything. So it is better to think about the God and not to go to these different deities. Because why he wants to convince like that? Because some people, a very famous poet or the writer, I don't remember the name, he has written God is jealous lover. Why? Because he always wants to convince us like only focused on me, only concentrate on me. Why? Because this is not, the Lord is like a mother. So mother knows that if my child will go to some flower or some other attractive things, maybe they will be poisonous for my child, and they will affect opposite, and they will just harm my child. So the mother will stop the child for going there to near about these different types of colorful flowers. So this sansar is also like a colorful flower having different types of pains, sorrows, and different types of feelings. So if we go to this samsar vriksha, or to go to this samsar flower of sansar, we will surely have different types of pains, sorrows, and all. To protect from these pains, sorrows, Lord is convincing us that you should focus on me only. Then you will not have any sort of this all these negative feelings around you. So he just wants to protect us from this samsara, because this samsara has so many attractions. Many times we want to control our mind, but we are not able to do that, because this samsara has power, this maya, the maya duratyaya. He has accepted in 7th chapter, this maya is very difficult to control. Mama maya duratyaya. So he knows that it is very difficult, and for my child it is not easy to control. So it is better to think about me, to live with me, to think to always remember me, so that you will not get into this maya, and you will always be happy every time. So he is trying to convince us this. Pratram pushpam phalam toyam yomi bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktupahritam ashnami prayatatmanaha. Now here the Lord will tell about how you can worship me, because some people are going towards the other deities or other pitra, bhoot, spirits. Now how you can worship me? He is telling that it is very easy to worshiping me. So it is better not to go to them and come to me. How it is easy? Patram pushpam phalam toyam yomi bhaktya prayachati. If you don't have anything, still you will have patram, the leaf, patram pushpam flower, patram pushpam phalam, the any fruit, any kind of fruit, or toyam, the water. If you don't have anything, he wants to show that if you have nothing with you, then also if you come with the devotion, tadaham bhaktupahritam. If the person offers this patra or pushpa or little bit water, anything to God, but with the devotion, bhaktupahritam, ashnami prayatatmana, I eat, I take a form, I have a form, and I eat. So he wants to tell that even though you don't have anything with you, just have the feelings. So the feelings are important. What feeling you have in your mind, your actions, you whatever you are offering, it is not important. Maybe you are offering so much gold to the Lord, and you have this ahankara, pride, that I am offering this much gold to this temple or to the God. Then this with the ahankara, dambha ahankara sanyukta, if you are giving me gold also, then also it will have no use. I will not accept it. But if you give a little bit water with the devotion, without this pride or without this ahankara, dambha, hypocrisy, then I will surely accept that. So our feelings are only important, so not our actions. Yes. Yat karoshi yadashnasi yajjuhoshi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat purushva madarpanam. Now we will start about the pure karma yoga. So in the karma yoga, I told, do karma for the sake of God. Yat karoshi, whatever you do. Yad dashnasi, whatever you eat. Yajjuhoshi, whatever you put in the fire for as a samhita. Yajjuhoshi dadasi, yat, whatever you give to anyone, not to me but anyone. Yat tapasyasi, whatever austerities you are performing. Tapa, ghor tapa you are doing. Like there are different types of people. Ravana, Kumbhakarna, they all have done tapa. A very difficult tapa they have performed, but still what they had in the end, so we all know, we are all aware with this thing. So similarly, if you are doing this tapa and you are thinking of me, you have the thoughts about the God, about the supreme power, and then you are doing the tapa, what will happen? But Kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam, and everything, whatever you do, you just dedicate everything to me. If you will not dedicate to me, or you will have some personal desires, some personal motives behind your karma, behind your tapa, then what the results had Ravana and Kumbhakarna, same you will have. But if you have results, positive results, like you are dedicating every action to me, then I will take care of everything. Yoga kshemam vahamyam. So whatever you are doing from morning till night, yat karoshi dashnasi, even you are eating, everything just dedicate to me. Brahma pranam brahma havir brahma agnau brahmanahutam brahmaiva tena gantavyam brahma karma samadhina. So every karma will be dissolved into the Brahman. So everything is Brahman. So that's what he wants to tell, that whatever you do, you eat, everything dedicate to me. So I will take care of the consequences. So this is the real meaning of Karma Yoga. So the people who are serving as a technical assistant, as a trainer, as a group coordinator, they all are following this path of Karma Yoga because they don't want anything in return, but they are doing everything. Yada dadasi, yad dadasi. So whatever you are giving your time, you are giving your money, you are giving your mind, you are doing technical things, so you are giving your mind the way. So that is all you are dedicating to me. So I will take care of you. The next shloka, Shubha Shubhapalairevam Mokshase Karma Bandhanaihi Sanyasa Yoga Yuktatma Vimukto Mamupaishyasi. Shubha Shubhapalairevam. So you will be free from all these Shubh and Ashubh. So Shubh means whatever good things are being done by you. So all these are just Shubh karma, and Ashubh karma, maybe some sins are also you are committing. So because our karmas, if we are living in the world, there is no person, nobody, no other the person who is not committing sins. So everyone is doing some sins also. So Ashubh karma, Shubha Ashubha, you will get free. So you will not have any consequence of that karma. It doesn't mean you will start doing sins, but he is telling that if in a human body, if you want to eat something, that means you are destroying some living creatures. Maybe there are some living creatures around in the air, and you are breathing or you are eating, then these this small living creatures will be killed. So that papa, that sin will be done by you. All these sins will be done by you, but they will not have any consequence for that. So shubha phalai devam, shubh and ashubh. If you will do some good karmas also, then also you will not get any result out of it. Shubha phalai devam, moksha se karma bandhanaihi. You will get free. Free means that doesn't mean you will not have any consequence, but you will not have the feeling of that consequence. So this is all about the God. He will take care of everything. So sannyasa yoga yuktatma, and then you will the person will become sannyas yogi. Sannyasa yoga yuktatma. Sannyas means the meaning, the I, when we don't have the feeling of I-ness, we do something. Yoga means we don't do something for some desires. So like we sometimes we are doing some karma, but we don't have any personal desires. That is called yoga. But people still have this feeling that I am doing. I don't have any desire, personal desire, but still they have feeling that I am doer, I am karta, I am doing. But sannyas yoga means the people who are doing karma for God, but they don't have this feeling even I. They don't have I-ness, aham to. I am not doing, but the Brahma only doing. So I am not doing anything, but this is done by Paramatma only. As already gave the example, by the grace of Lord Shri Krishna, by the grace of Swamiji, this Learn Gita program is going on. We never say by the grace of technical or trainer or something. So by the grace, so if the person has this knowledge, has this feeling that this is done by some supreme powers, not by me, this is called sannyasa yoga yuktatma. Sannyasa yoga yuktatma vimukto mamupaishyasi, and that person will become free from this world. Vimukto mamupaishyasi. समूहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि तेषु चाप्यहम्. Now is telling everyone is equal to me. Nobody is more lovable for me, or nobody, I don't hate anyone. Everyone is equal to me. Sanade dveshosti na priya. So I don't have any hatred feeling or love feeling for anyone. Ye bhajanti tu mam bhakta. People who worship me, I stay in them and they stay in me. We are same. We become one. Api chet suduracharo bhajate mam ananya bhag. Sadhureva samantavyah samyak vyavasito hi saha. Api chet suduracharo. The people who are so big sinner in this world, biggest sinner in the world, but they will also, if bhajante mam ananya bhag, they will also have one point God, and they are worshipping me with this feeling. Sadhu reva samantavya. These people will also become sadhu only, good people only. So the good soul, having good soul. Sadhu reva samantavya samyak vyavasito hi saha. They are the righteous person. They are following the path of dharma only. Shipram bhavati dharmatma shashvachantim nigacchati kaunteya pratijanihi nami bhakta pranashyati. Shipram, very quickly they become dharmatma. They will become good souls. Dharmatma shashvachantim nigacchati, and they will get the peace, the eternal peace of mind. Kaunteya pratijanihi. O Kunti Putra Arjuna, the son of Kunti, Kaunteya pratijanihi. You know this for sure. Nami bhakta pranashyati. My devotee, my bhakt, I told Ananya Shintayam Tomam, this kind of bhakt will never destroy. Nami bhakta pranashyati mam hi parthavyapashritya yepi sufpapayonayaha striyo vaishya tatha shudras tepi yanti parangatim. So he is telling mam hi parthavyapashritya, the people who are in my sharan, who are only seeking help to me, they will, even though they are Stri, Vaishya, Shudra or Pap Yoni, the Chandal, etc., they will also get me. They also have right to perform karma in order to get the God. So this is the Bhagavad Gita is being told in the Mahabharata time. In that time, this discrimination was started. So like Stree, the ladies or women can do karma or not. So God is giving specifically, he is telling that all are equal. The Purush, Stree, Chandal, everyone is equal to me, Samoham Sarva Bhuteshu. So it is not like only person, the Brahmana can perform yajna, perform karma to get liberation, or the only person cannot do, but everyone has this right. So he's just telling that everyone has equal right to get me. I don't have any discrimination. Then Kim Punar Brahmana Punya Bhakta Rajarshayasthatha Anityam Sukham Lokam Imam Prapya Bhajasvamam. Then what to say about the Brahman and Rajarshis? So the Shudras and the Vaishyas who don't have chance to get to learn the mantras of Vedas. So, but they also have right to get me. Then what to say about the Brahmanas and Rajarshis who are listening these mantras, who are trying to understand the meaning of Vedas and other scriptures since their childhood. That means they have a lot of knowledge. Then what to say about me? Means they are so close to me. They can get me very quickly. So, oh Arjuna, you are also the Rajarshi. You are also the Kshatriya. So it is very easy for you to get me, to get this real knowledge, because it is available to everyone equally. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji man namaskuru mame vaishyasi yuktvaivam atmanam matparayanaha. So he's telling manmana bhava. The Shankaracharya ji in his commentary, he told this shloka is the Sarabhutam. Is this the conclusion or gist of whole Bhagavad Gita, entire Bhagavad Gita? So manmana bhava madbhakto. In this shloka, Lord tells like you just give your mind to me. Manmana bhava madbhakto, you become my devotee. So every time you just think about me. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru, you just do namaskaram to me. Madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi yuktaivam atmanam matparayana, you become matparayana mame vaishyasi yuktaivam, you will come to me only. If in every action there is Lord and you are in every thought you are thinking about the God, then you will get to me only anyways. So this is, we have completed our 9th chapter. So in this session there were so many shlokas to complete, so I was in hurry little bit. So yes, so we have now Ashu Bhaiya with us. If you have any doubt regarding this chapter or regarding your life or regarding spiritual word, or you have any doubt regarding with anything, you can ask these doubts to Ashu Bhaiya. We will have Sankirtanam and then we will move forward to the question answer sessions. Yes. Hari Sharanam, 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 Hari Sharanam. Jai Shri Krishna. Shravani Bibi. Please unmute your mic.
Yes. Thank you so much, Didi, for today's session. You explained each and every word of every shloka that made everyone very happy to understand the meaning of each slok very deeply. Thank you so much, Didi. Now we have Ashu Bhaiya with us for the question and answer session. So if anyone from the joint sadhaks have questions regarding Bhagavad Gita or your personal life or any other, you are free to ask questions by raising hand, and please start your videos while asking questions. Welcome, Ashu Bhaiya.
Thank you. Jai Shri Krishna to everyone.
Jai Shri Krishna. This Shloka 32, Striyong Vaishyasta Sudras Teopi Yanti Parangati. Now, Stri and these Vaishyas and Sudras is equal, as it is explained by
No.
her.
No, here, no, it is not said that it is equal or something. Krishna told, he broke up the rituals, he broke up the popular sentiments, negative sentiments that women cannot get God, they cannot get Bhagavad Prapti, or Vaishya cannot do Bhagavad Prapti. It is reserved for Brahmins only, it is reserved for Kshatriya, Rajarshi only. So Krishna told there is no botheration for anyone, any creature on the earth. And he specified, even you say that women cannot do, women are eligible for that. Leave women. Every Vaishya also is eligible for that. Leave Vaishya. Every Shudra is eligible for that. Are leave Shudra. Even Chandal is eligible for that. And leave Chandal also. All the animals also. Even Gajendra also is eligible for the moksha, for the ultimate liberation. So here Krishna specifies that everyone, because if he doesn't say Stri here, if he doesn't say woman here, then people will always interpret it where Krishna said in the Geeta, where in Shastras it is written that Stri can do the Bhagavad Prapti. So Krishna specified specifically here that all the Vaishya, Chandal, Shudras and the women, everyone is entitled for my bhakti, for the liberation. Nobody can stop that.
Okay. Now the questions again comes that regarding this worship, Jagya, and then chanting of Omkar, then why ladies are debarred from that? Why there should be some equality?
If
Gender
anyone
equality.
is doing it for bhakti, there is no barrier for any chanting. But when you do some anusthana, then you have to follow the rules of anusthana. It is not about women or anyone. It is something like if you want to do some Veda Yajna, Vedic Yajnas, then for Vedic Yajnas, Veda Mantras, you need to have that Yajna-Pavita. If you don't have Yajna-Pavita, you cannot do the Vedic chanting or Vedic Yajna for the Anushthan, even you are male, not for female only. And by default, female doesn't have Yajna-Pavita. So people say that women cannot do the Veda chanting. It is not truth. The truth is, if you want to do it for your bhakti, it is always permissible. There is no problem. But if you want to do the anusthana, then these license comes. Like if you want to drive a scooter, if you want to drive a car, if you want to drive an aeroplane, you must have license for that. You cannot say, I know it, I can drive. If you say that, nobody will permit that. So if you want to do the anusthana, Vedic rituals, the anusthana, then you have to follow all rules for that. Not only so many rules, and every rule has to be followed if you want that anushthan to be fruitful for you. That is the thing.
And this is in Benares and any other institute are there. They teach the ladies also for pujas and all. So if they learn, they can perform. Is it not?
In Sanatan Dharma, we don't accept it. Arya Samaj and some people that religion do it, but in Sanatan Dharma, it is not permissible. It is written in the Vedas that Yajna-Pavita is compulsory.
Then equality not there.
It is not about equality. It is not about equality. It is about the principles. If it is about the if you are doing anusthana, then and it will be full. Then we have to follow everything.
Something
No,
problem.
not my freedom. Sorry.
No, I mean that I have seen some of the ladies, they are performing the pujas and they learn it and they do it very nicely, very ritually. They followed it.
There are no issues by doing anything. But
Right.
in 16th chapter, Lord Krishna says, "Ye shastra vidhi mutsajya vartate kamakarataha na sa siddhim vapnoti na siddhim na parangatim." So, if anybody is doing their wish and he doesn't follow the shastras, he will not get the success in that karma. It is a Krishna's vachan in 16th chapter, Shloka number 23. Okay.
Ruchi ji, please ask your doubt.
जय श्री कृष्ण भैया।
Yes, yes.
भैया जो 27वां श्लोक में भगवान ने कहा कि जो भी आप कर्म करते हो, यज्ञ दान तप, वो मेरे अर्पण कर दो, लेकिन जब 17वां हमने पढ़ा तो भगवान ने 3 तरीके के ये सभी यज्ञ दान तप और आहार बताया, तो इसमें हम लोग कैसे समझें कि क्या चीज भगवान को अर्पण करनी है, और कोई अगर हमसे कोई ऐसा हो जाता है।
सारी बातों में शास्त्रों में 2 सूत्र हैं, एक विहित एक निषिद्ध। तो विहित पदार्थ, विहित कर्म ही भगवान को अर्पण किया सकते हैं। निषिद्ध के लिए बात लागू नहीं होती। कोई क्या मैं चोरी करूंगा और वो भगवान को अर्पण कर दूंगा, या मैं मांस भगवान को अर्पण कर दूंगा, तो वो उसकी बात ही नहीं होती। यहाँ पर हम लोग भगवद गीता पढ़ते हैं, भगवान अर्जुन को उपदेश कर रहे हैं, तो इतनी तो बात भगवान बाय डिफॉल्ट अंडरस्टूड लेके चलते हैं कि ये सारी बातें विहित कर्म के लिए है। तो जब वो कहते हैं यज्ञ तप और दान मुझे अर्पण करो, तो विहित दान के लिए, विहित तप के लिए और विहित यज्ञ के लिए है। निषिद्ध यज्ञ, निषिद्ध दान या निषिद्ध कर्म के लिए वो बात है ही नहीं, वहां पे लागू ही नहीं है। मैं ऑन द वे हूँ तो मेरा कैमरा काम नहीं कर रहा।
जी, मंजुनाथ जी।
नमस्ते भैया।
नमस्ते जी।
श्लोका नंबर 26 भगवान श्री कृष्ण ने बोलता है, पत्रम पुष्पम फलम तोयम। I think Bhagavad Gita is the total summary of Chatur Vedas, 4 Vedas. When he is ready to accept Patram Pushpam Palam Tvam, whatever we have, we can worship him with the available sources. But
the main thing is, it is not about. Krishna says, even you want to offer me Patram Pushpam Palam Tvam, I am ready to accept it. But it should be Bhaktyam Prayachati. It should be offered with lots of bhav, with lots of love. So the prem bhav, that is important. The feeling behind it is important. Kriya is not important. Bhav is important.
But the thing is, in usual courses, if we want to perform any puja, the people who are making worshipping, they will give you a very long list which is not offered to do with a common man.
No,
do you think
it is not truth that you have to offer that all. And when you do that puja is for devas, for pleasing those devatas and fulfilling your these materialistic wishes. So when you want to do that, you have to do that system. But in our all shastras, there is no limitation like that only the rich people can do this puja or not. This is not the thing. Except like Ashwamedh Yajna or Ratsu Yajna, if you leave that, all the simple, if you want to do the Deepavali Pujan and Navratri Pujan, you can do it according to your capacity. There is no hard rule that you have to follow that particular ritual or you have to offer so much money or things to the God. That is not necessary. That is never necessary.
Bhakti is the main. You should have bhakti, not materials.
But see, when you are mixing two things. Krishna told in when you do the puja for devatas, like you are doing the Deepavali pujan, you are doing the Ganesh Lakshmi Pujan and you want that my family should be wealthy, right? So it is not for bhakti. I am asking those devatas that please accept my offerings and keep my family wealthy. So we have to follow the rituals and the rules for those puja. That is the thing. But when you are sitting in your temple in front of your God, or you are going to any temple and sitting there, there is no rule. There is no such rule. Only your bhava is important. Nothing else is.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
GL Bansal ji.
Jai Shri Krishna. In chapter 9, Manmana, the shlok number 34, Manmana Madhvakto Madhyaji Mam Namaskuru Mame Vaishyasi. And again in chapter 18, this is repeated in chapter 18, 65. So please explain, throw some light on this.
At the same half interval, Krishna closes this Bhagavad Gita. Madhyaji Man Namastu. You surrender to me. You Mother Panam. You do your karma. You surrender your karma to me. You do my bhakti, and I will take care of everything else. You don't need to worry. That Krishna guarantees, and that is the beauty of Bhagavad Gita. That God is guaranteeing by His own mouth that if you will follow this, I'll carry your burden. You don't need to worry about it.
Hello, the call is.
Can you hear me?
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you. But the last fourth charna is a little different in both.
The first two charnas are same, and the second two charnas
Third is partly same. Mame Vaishyasi is same.
Yes. But more or the same. The meaning is same for the both.
Achha, okay, very nice. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Jai Krishna. Jai Krishna.
Namaste Bhaiya, Jai Shri Krishna. I want to ask you this question. Krishna says, you pray to me, everything will be given to you, right? But supposing a woman, and he says everybody is Krishna.
You pray to me and everything be given to you. Everything will be given to you. It is not true. Krishna says, Yoga Kshemam Mahamyam. I will take care of your needs. It is not your wishes. Krishna guarantees for your needs, not for your wishes.
Okay. Then he says everybody is Krishna around you, if you think like that, right?
Yes.
So supposing a man comes to...
If you have that feeling and you are offering everything to everyone around you in the feeling that I am offering everything to Krishna, it is same.
Yes, but supposing a man comes to rape a woman, or he comes to steal, or comes to kill somebody, how do you think that the other person is Krishna and go by it? You will fight with him, no?
This is again a thing. I told everything is followed by the Vihit and Nishiddha thing. What is doable and what is not doable. We are not going to offer what is doable and what is not doable. Vihit and Nishiddha. So all the things we talk here is about Vihit only, the doable things only. If somebody is killing someone, we are not going to offer the food to him. We are going to stop to him. That is also told by Krishna. That is our Viveka. God gave us Buddhi and Viveka also. Na? He doesn't ask us to follow everything blindly. Krishna doesn't. Krishna is very rational and he talks everything rationally. So if you are doing something with this feeling, so that I see Krishna in everyone, and somebody is killing someone or somebody is raping someone, so the victim, that is also a Krishna there, na? And we have to save that first.
That is why I have this question. Thank you very much for the explanation.
Do you have any other question?
I think we are done with the questions.
I can leave. Thank you.
Shravani ji.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ashu Bhaiya. And from your busy schedule, you came here. That inspired everyone a lot. Thank you so much. And yes, before concluding our today's session, I would also like to thank all the team members of Geeta Parivar who helped to make the today's session successful.
I think one more person is there, Ram Chandraji, I think. Yes, please unmute.
I can ask you,
Yes, please.
Ashubhaya ji.
Yeah, I am here. Please.
Ashubhaya ji, in some chapter, in some versions, Krishna says that all jivis are in me, but I am not in them. And in some chapters, he says, I am only there in all the jivas. These two contradictory statements are there.
No, I got it. It is told in the 9th chapter only, on the Shloka number 4.
Somewhere in 9th chapter.
Yeah, he says that all the creatures are created by me. It is because of me, but I don't belong to them. He says this because, like you see curd. Curd is made of milk, but once it becomes curd, can you get milk from that? Curd cannot be made without milk, right? But once it becomes converted from milk to curd, now you cannot derive milk back from it. So Krishna says here that all the universe is created from my ansha only, but I don't belong to this. Because if I say I belong to everything, then you will say that all the Maya, all these bad creatures, all the Rakshasas, all the rapists, all the terrorists are also because of you. So that is why Krishna says, it is all created by me, by my power, by my authority, by my existence only, but I don't belong to them. Once it became curd from the milk, it is not milk anymore. That is Krishna says there. Okay.
Dhanyavad. Thank
you. But that one more thing need to understood. It is told in the context of Jnana Yoga. So when we see Bhakti Yoga, then this principle doesn't arise. In Bhakti Yoga, we see God in every creature, in every kana. That is also okay. So these are the two philosophies. These both are the same things, but we have to understood by which way we are deriving it. So by the Jnana Yoga, when a Jnana Yogi sees this, he doesn't see this universe. That is called Jagat Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. So Jagat is Mithya. It is not. It is lie. So when a Jnana Yogi says that, that's why if God is Jagat, then how it can be Mithya? So it is for the Jnana Yoga, but for Bhakti Yoga, it doesn't. This principle doesn't apply.
Okay. Dvaita.
Yeah, Dvaita is better. Yes, right. Okay. Thank
you. Shall I conclude?
Yes, yes.
So for concluding prayer, I invite Anil Singh ji from Noida. In Geeta Parivar, Anil ji serves as a technical assistant and has joined Geeta Parivar in August 2021. Over to you, Bhaiya.
Jai Shri Krishna. Yogesham Satchidanandam Vasudevam Brajapriyam Dharma Samstapakam Veeram Krishnam Vande Jagadguru Shri Krishnam Vande Jagadguru.
Thank you so much, Bhaiya. I also once again thank Kavita Didi and Ashu Bhaiya for the sessions. And also I thank all the joint Geeta Sadhaks for today's session. We'll meet next week for the interpretation session of next Adhyay. Till then, stay tuned and thank you. Learn Geeta, teach Geeta.